This video is going to show how to compare schematic designs in OrCAD XCapture. A schematic may go through multiple revisions to accommodate component changes, design reviews, and reuse of IP. Keeping track of these changes manually is time-consuming and error-prone. OrCAD XCapture allows you to quickly and easily find differences between schematic revisions with Design Compare. Start by opening OrCAD XCapture. Select Tools, Compare Designs from the menu to open the Design Difference window. Here you can specify the designs to compare and the type of output. Let's select the designs to compare. Select the ellipsis for Design 1 to choose the first design. Browse to the first revision of a design, select the design file, and click Open. Now let's specify the second design. Select the ellipsis for Design 2. Browse to the second revision of the design, select it, and click Open. The design comparison is output as a local HTML file. Set the HTML type to portable. This will output a portable HTML file which can be viewed on any machine. The lightweight HTML uses less space but requires the cadence hierarchy on the machine it's loaded on. Select the ellipsis for HTML path. Browse to the current working directory and click Select Folder. From the Design Difference window, we can also define the browser to use and the HTML file name. For this example, leave these settings as the defaults and click Compare to generate the file. The Design Difference summary window opens, showing two difference tables. The first table shows logical differences, including components and nets. The second table shows all differences, including differences in wires, ports, title blocks, and other design features. The bottom of the window shows the design file paths, the schematics and pages compared, and the HTML type. Let's view the differences on the schematics themselves. Select Show Details under All Differences to view the details in a web browser. The browser opens to show the first schematic on the left, the second on the right, and a difference table. Expand the Components Difference table to view specific differences between components. The table shows that the values of 3 resistors were changed and 3 capacitors were added to the design. To confirm this, double-click one of the resistors. Both schematic views pan to the resistor, which is now highlighted. In this example, the resistor in version 1 has a value of 10 kiloohms, and the resistor in version 2 has a value of 4.7 kiloohms. Now let's look at the capacitors. Double-click one of the capacitors in the component list. View 2 pans to the location of the component, but View 1 grays out as this capacitor does not exist in version 1. Now let's have a look at wiring differences. Expand Schematic Differences, Schematic 1, Page Difference. Expand RGB Wires Difference to view wiring differences between the two schematics. Wires were added to the AVDD, DVDD, and ground nuts. To view the wire in the schematic, double-click its listing. As before, the difference is only shown in the schematic on the right since the wire did not exist in version 1. We can also export the comparison table to be viewed outside of Cadence as an Excel file. To do this, select Export to Excel at the top of the table. Browse to location to save the spreadsheet and click OK. Open File Explorer and browse to the saved file. Open the file in a spreadsheet viewer such as Excel. The difference table is shown as a local spreadsheet file. Quickly and easily compare schematic designs to quickly identify design changes, accelerate the design review process, and track schematic modifications with Design Compare in OrCAD XCapture. For more tutorials, visit us at resources.ema-eva.com, and don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.